Think about your spice rack. Cinnamon, maybe some allspice, but there's one humble little seed that's been part of history, politics, and even hallucinogenic trips for centuries. We're talking about nutmeg. You probably only think of it around the holidays, dusted on eggnog or a pumpkin pie, but this powerful little spice has a story that is far richer and, frankly, much stranger than you can imagine. Its history is stained with blood and its effects are surprisingly potent. So, are you ready to look at your grinder a little differently? Here are 10 things you didn't know about nutmeg. 1. It's 2 spices in one. The nutmeg tree, Myristica fragrans, is unique because it yields 2 completely different spices. The dark brown, oval seed on the inside is nutmeg, and the bright red, lacy coating, or aril, that surrounds the seed is actually mace. Both come from the same fruit, but they have distinct flavors. 2. The only place it grew naturally. For centuries, nutmeg only grew in one small area of the world, a tiny cluster of volcanic islands in Indonesia called the Banda Islands. This scarcity made it one of the most valuable commodities on Earth, surpassing the value of gold by weight. 3. The price of an island. Nutmeg was so valuable that in 1667, the Dutch traded the island of Manhattan to the British for control of Run Island, one of the smallest of the nutmeg-producing Banda Islands. They literally traded the future site of New York City for a tiny source of nutmeg. 4. It was a status symbol. In 17th century Europe, carrying a small, silver nutmeg grater was the ultimate sign of wealth and elite status. If you had the money, you carried your own personal nutmeg to grate fresh spice into your tea or punch at a moment's notice. 5. Nutmeg can be a hallucinogen. This is where things get wild. In large doses, we're talking tablespoons, not pinches, nutmeg acts as a deliriant and hallucinogen. This is due to a natural organic compound called myristicin. However, the side effects are severe and can include extreme nausea, dizziness, and prolonged confusion, so don't try it. Stick to eggnog. 6. The Spice Wars. The quest for nutmeg sparked one of the longest and most violent trade conflicts in history, primarily between the Dutch and the British, known as the Spice Wars. The Dutch went to horrific lengths to maintain their global monopoly on the spice. 7. Its secret was broken by birds. The Dutch kept a strict monopoly by dipping every seed in lime to prevent germination, ensuring the trees couldn't be grown elsewhere. However, resourceful French spies, and later fruit-eating birds, transported viable seeds to other tropical locations, eventually breaking the Dutch control. 8. It's a powerful preservative. Historically, nutmeg was prized not just for its flavor but for its potent antimicrobial properties. It was used to preserve meats and, at the height of the plague, people believed carrying a nutmeg in their pocket could ward off the disease. 9. It's used in perfume. The essential oil from the nutmeg seed is a common ingredient in major colognes and perfumes, especially for men. Its warm, woody, and slightly sweet scent is used as a middle or base note. 10. A natural sleep aid. Beyond the high-dose hallucinogenic effects, in small, traditional amounts, nutmeg has been used in Ayurvedic and other folk medicines as a mild sedative and sleep aid. A small dash in warm milk before bed is a traditional remedy. From wars fought over tiny islands to its surprising psychoactive properties, your simple holiday spice is anything but ordinary. It's a powerful reminder that even the